What is up, guys? Welcome back to an AEW review. I haven't done a Dynamite review in months. Maybe like the last time I did it was last year, because I'm pretty sure since Mercedes has been gone, I haven't really done much AEW content on this channel, like let alone make content to begin with. But this was a really good show. I think it was better than whatever we want to call last week's show. That was a very disappointing show, but this was definitely great. I don't think it made up for the blockbuster show, but it was definitely a good show. So on the show, I believe we had 4 matches, and I'm only gonna talk about 2 because like that's the ones that I care about. But we should talk about the Kenny Omega stuff. I really do like that they brought in Zack Sabre Jr. I think that was cool. So, like I'm sure there's fans there who don't really know him. So that is cool. Looking forward to that. One of the actually few matches that are actually, Forbidden Door. And I also want to shout out Tekla's backstage stuff. That was really fun. And then the banger of this show, the best match. I I always enjoy this too. I feel like my favorite Joshi wrestler is Sayaka Mitani right now, but Hazuki is like slowly getting up there. Like I'm not gonna lie, Hazuki has had some amazing matches, and I feel like because Mercedes is like my all-time favorite female wrestler, my all-time favorite woman wrestler. So the fact that Hazuki is in there having these banger matches with Mercedes, it just pushes her up there. So yeah, Hazuki is definitely top 5 for me as far as the women wrestler are concerned. So they had a banger match. Mercedes won, and I feel like a lot of people always talk about how they felt like there was a chance that this person who we all thought probably wouldn't win, but it felt like they had a chance, and this felt like that. We all knew that Mercedes is winning, but they felt like every single chance that she got, it felt like, oh my god, could we get Hazuki beating Mercedes? Like I really enjoyed that. Also, I really liked Mercedes' character stuff. Like at the beginning of the match, when she got out and she went to that trophy, and you could kind of see her motivating herself. Like, I need to keep this one title, even though it's not really a title, but I need to keep this one. Like, I really enjoyed that. I look forward to the finals. I've been spoiled, but I'm not gonna spoil for some of you in case you don't know. I'm not gonna spoil that, but it's gonna be a really fun match, the finals, and whoever wins, it's gonna be fun. I really look forward to the All In match. Now, whether Tekla can make it to All In or if she eventually loses it to whoever, I'm trying not to spoil anything, but I'm really looking forward to that. And we also had the MJF stuff, the segment where he announced his tag team partners for that match. And he had Andrade, Jake Doyle, Okada, Kevin Knight, and Kyle Fletcher. And then, of course, MJF. And that was really fun. I really enjoyed Trent Beretta over there. Like, I don't really care much about him, but I liked him in the segment. But yeah, Andrade is still not happy. We also, have some tension between Kyle Fletcher and Kevin Knight. Okada is just doing Okada stuff. I really like that Jake Doyle is getting this opportunity. That is fun. And then we got for Mark Briscoe's team, he has Takeshita and Darby. He has the conglomeration Kyle O'Reilly, Orange Cassidy, and Roderick Strong. They took out Tomohiro Ishii. So it's 6-on-6. I believe there's 6 of them. So yeah, he's definitely out. But yeah, I one thing that I didn't like is the fact that they did this match before they had it again, even though it's like not the same kind of match, and they had that stipulation that if somebody gets disqualified, they're off the team. I still feel like there was no need for this. You could have done like a 3-on-3, a 4-on-4, like I don't know, like something to have us not see that. But if it's any consolation, I like that we kind of saw the dynamics. Kyle and Kevin Knight are taking time bomb. That is definitely going to implode eventually. Andrade is a conniving, in a loving way, non-derogatory, conniving. When Jake Dale had MJF in that bar thing, and Andrade was cheering it on, so I loved that, enjoyed. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the show. We also had a backstage exclusive thing where the Triangle of Madness attacked Hazuki after Tekla was like trying to give her money to get Okada, not Kazuchika, but Teru Okada, to fly over to watch the match. That was really fun. I really like what Tekla is doing. And I hope after, she eventually loses the title, whether it's Mercedes or Athena, she still, is as relevant as she is. She still gets time on TV. So I'm really looking forward to that. So that is the Dynamite review. I really enjoy keeping this video short because it feels more like I'm just talking instead of like a whole detailed thing. Like it's really fun. I really enjoy this. Hopefully the shows keep me intrigued enough to do this like weekly. Like, subscribe, and I don't know. I'm gonna do the predictions next week because they could add a couple more matches. So look forward to that. See you next time.